Although I am a staunch advocate of gold and silver investing, some of my views on this investment technique have been swayed largely because of the cons below. The very first problem with investing in physical gold is where you are going to store the precious metal. Do you have a big and sturdy safe at home where you can just safely keep your collection of gold? Or maybe you're thinking of keeping all the gold in a safe deposit box in your bank. In either case, it is not 100% theft-free. Of course, you might not have the capacity to store the gold yourself. Some investors would often use pooled accounts to help them store their physical gold. All the gold is in a vault, and each investor has numbered bars or coins specifically allotted to them. Some have a record of a sum of gold unallocated assigned to each of them. In the case of an allocated account, investors have to pay a storage fee and an insurance fee. With an unallocated account, the fees don't add up much, but the gold might remain in the name of the company. This puts the investor at risk should the company go belly up and the creditors get the gold. Storing the gold on site gives you a quick access to it, but it's prone to disasters and theft. If you store it off-site, you might not get easy access to it in case you want to. The next disadvantage of physical gold is that it's not a passive income asset. Many financial experts, including Warren Buffett, believe that investments should produce income. Gold does not really meet this condition because it produces nothing when you own it. If you want to become wealthy, then you should choose an asset that will make you wealthier. Warren Buffett started doing this even as a boy when he bought a piece of land. He knew that the value of the land would increase, but more than that, he realized that he could earn from it. A local farmer wanted to rent his land and pay him annual rent. After a few years of receiving rental income, Warren could reinvest his money by buying more land, and he could do that repeatedly. This system allowed him to buy assets that gained in value, but also gave him income while owning them. Another thing about physical gold is that you always have to consider the premiums and taxes issue. Normally, you pay a premium when you buy the metal. It's always marked up from the current market price. Kind of annoying, isn't it? Premiums are usually less with pooled accounts, but sellers never remove them. This means that in the event that gold loses its value, albeit unlikely, you incur a loss equal to the current value of the gold. On top of that, you increase your loss because of the additional premium you have paid to buy it in the first place. There's also the double whammy. The IRS taxes gold as collectible. Therefore, when you sell your gold for a profit, you must pay capital gains tax, which currently stands at a maximum of 28%. On the other hand, if you purchase gold stocks, you will pay the regular capital gains rate. You won't have to pay the collectible rate, but you will have to if you invest in a gold ETF. The last thing you should keep in mind is that gold has a terrible historical return. Here's another problem with gold. Let's suppose you went back 200 years and put $10,000 in gold, $10,000 in bonds, and $10,000 in stocks. Now, which of these investments would come out ahead? Well, if you're smart, gold would be your last choice among the three options because, amazingly, it performs very poorly compared to the other two. After 200 years, the gold will have a value of $26,000. The stocks will be worth $5.6 billion, and the bonds will be worth $8 million. Believe it or not, based on historical returns, gold is a lousy investment choice. That's it for now. On our website, you can find more posts as well as calculators and other financial tools. Are you considering physical gold investment? We would love to know your thoughts, so feel free to share them with us in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel on YouTube to get more free financial education videos.